Before we begin, let me hook you in 40 seconds. You're not the main character, little bro. Alright, let's get to the point of the video. Imagine picking up a coin will kill you, kill millions, start an apocalypse, and change you on a whole new level. That's what you call
The butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect.
Sensitive dependence on initial conditions, more commonly known as the butterfly effect, is the idea that a small change in any situation could have huge implications later on down the road.
This is what I got out of Akudama Drive. We are our choices, and whether we like it or not, we have to adapt. That's it, there's no more philosophy. You thought this was going to be philosophical? No. Akudama Drive, to me, felt as if you take cyberpunk edge runners, but you remove the edge runners and replace them with Osaka people. Okay, no, let me give it some compliments. I'm gonna hand it to it. It has genius design, genius background, amazing animation, characters that are actually... These characters, they feel real, but then at the same time, they feel weird.
Yes.
At times you hate them, at times you love them, and the only character we all truly love is Brawler, because he was a brawl all the way to the end, at least to me. Well, my favorite character was Cutthroat. I'm usually not into psychopaths, but he was so cool. He was such a goofball until the end where he wasn't really a goofball no more.
I've been itching to kill you.
Courier, on the other hand, didn't really leave a big impact on me. Rather, I just thought the same thing as the Doctor did.
Well, aren't you edgy?
Brawler was one of these characters that didn't have any character development. He was just interesting from the get-go. But he was the whole anchor for the character development of Hoodlum. I actually didn't really like at the beginning. I thought he was just a useless character, but by the end, I saw his use. It was to defeat this bitch. Speaking of the Doctor, what better time to say that this is not a woman. No, it might seem like a woman, but canonically she even confirmed it. Well, it's not really confirmed, but we don't know her gender. And when I learned that, I was like, bro, come on, what you already gave me the trauma from everybody dying, but now you also gotta give me the trap trauma? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is deranged. She actually had a purposeful goal rather than just taking over the world. No, she wanted to control death, which in my opinion is kind of freaky. I even find it way more twisted than Cutthroat's mental illness, which it wasn't his fault. Like, he did nothing wrong. He's the victim, I swear. He's the victim of the mental illness. He did nothing wrong. Then we have our main character, whom I really find it hard to say anything about, because like Swindler, he was just like one of these types who cared for other characters instead of herself. And I mean that was cool. You know what? I hate you. Get out! Her was just hacking shit. I mean, there's not a lot extraordinary about him. It kind of touched me that he was the sacrifice for the end, because he was actually the most redeemable character in my opinion. Bro was just looking for a game to conquer, and I mean, he's a true gamer. Who can blame him? Also, did I mention how stylish every death in this anime is? Like, just look at Hacker's death.
All good here. Are you okay, Hacker?
Me? Yeah, just fine.
They did him dirty, bro. Okay, but enough about the characters. I'm not gonna be covering the executioners or the children because they were too annoying. Anyways, I have no theme for the video. I just wanted to talk about Akudama Drive, even if it was too random, but I don't know what's wrong with Akudama Drive. I searched through the deepest Reddits to find what the frick is wrong with Akudama Drive, and everybody seemed to have the same feeling as me. They were lost. They didn't know what to think of the anime besides it's cool. I dig it. Some people just liked it because they liked it, but others, they tried to see the meaning behind it and they didn't understand it, which I guess gives you a sense of unease. Even to me, I tried to understand it, but I didn't. When I finished it, I just asked myself one question: is there hope for season 2? I didn't even need to look it up. I already knew the answer. And you know what? We don't need a second season. This one season was just enough, and that's all we got. And you know what I say to that? Good. And that's all it is. Good. It may scratch a little, great, but it's just good. Because the depth was a shallow depth. It felt hyper yet soulless. I want to get one thing straight. I loved Akudama Drive, and I think it was an amazing watch. Worth enough to spend an entire week making this video and learning video editing once again. But the main reason I wanted to make this video was because I was just uninspired. Akudama Drive, I just thought it was cool. I found it cool. The animation, the plot was entertaining enough. Each death was stylish and cinematic. To be honest, I could have just done a deeper deep dive on this anime, but I didn't want to, because this was just another detail thrown to the aesthetics that honestly I didn't care that much about. Honestly, I will be rewatching this 2 years down the line, and another 5 years down the line. The butterfly effect was probably the only thing that kind of impacted me, I would say. I enjoyed Akudama Drive for what it was, a soulless, stylish anime.